Say less. Say less. I got you. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're going through. It's about that time that we have one of those sit down, sip your tea, and let's engage type of videos because I know I enjoy doing these videos for stats from scratch with all my homegirls, but I know the true value comes from you being able to relate and being able to get some gems out of this. So I'm going to share with you today 5 tips on how to get started, starting a business over 40, no hustle required. And I think that's the most important thing we can do. So let's get right into it. I want you to just keep it real with me. Keep it real with yourself. Starting a business after 40 is not the same as it was when we were 22, 25, not even 30. Right now, at this age, we probably running off of energy drinks and smoothies and positive vibes. When back then, all we had to do was get up and go. But now, sis, we got the knees popping. We got the late night back aches. We got the hot flashes and no patience for no foolishness. Not ready to deal with no foolish clients. But guess what? This is actually your superpower in my perspective. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to give you the secrets right now to how to use your age to start your business without all the hustle and burnout energy. So, number one, I think you need to realize that your wisdom is the business. Your wisdom is the business. You've been through jobs, you've been through interviews, you've been through relationships, you've raised children, you've seen mostly all of life's lessons. You don't got to keep learning new skills to present a business, to present a valuable product. You just need to package what you already know. See, when I first started out, I was like, you know what? What's the next big thing? Should I jump on the lashes bandwagon and sell lashes and wigs? Should I do purses? Should I flip NFTs? I do love printing and designs. Should I go all the way out? But then it hit me. People was already asking me for help with branding and flyers and writing. That was my business. My wisdom was literally my business. So look at what you already got, girl. Look at what people already are calling you for or getting advice from you about. And that's your lane. You don't need to overthink this. You don't need to go back to college. You do not need another degree to be valuable in the marketplace. You have 40 years of life behind you. And listen, that's your degree. What about that? Number two, I need you to choose digital over the drama because here's the thing. We do get caught up in trying to decide choices, trade offs. They get us in a stump, in a stupor, so to speak, and kind of stagnate us from moving forward, from just having to make so many doggone decisions. But if I could just submit to you, digital is your way. 40 and plus, digital is your way. So you can skip making the mistake that I made. Don't tie yourself to stuff that needs storage, that needs a warehouse, that need mailings, the 1,001 trips back and forth to the post office during the week or the weekend. And this is a mistake that I made when I was selling on Poshmark and selling clothes from Dear Lover, selling dresses. Well, the money was fast and okay, but it took a lot of hustle. I still don't knock it. I don't have any regrets. I'm glad I was able to experience it. And it further let me know digital over the drama. No, ma'am. No room full of boxes for me no more. No room full of clothes and shipping labels all over the floor for me. Now, somebody else might be okay with that, but I'm going to need a little more ease. So, you could call me a digital queen because right now you could be offering ebooks, courses, affirmations, meditation audios, stuff you can create at one time and sell over and over and over. This is how you build residual income. You can start there because not only will you build your income quickly, you cutting costs off the top by not needing a place or storage. All you paying for basically is Wi-Fi access. Digital over the drama. Number 3, I want you to work with flow, not force, and your needs will thank you for this one. You know, when you were younger, you bragged about working them 12-hour shifts at the warehouse, coming home with the fat checks every week, and you just revel in the fact that you had the stamina to do this 3-day week and 12 hours a day. Baby, right now, all I'm bragging about is a 12-hour nap, not a 12-hour shift. You see, the hustle is dead to me. It's dead to a lot of us, but we don't realize exactly what it is that's keeping us out the game. But the hustle is dead when it's time for you to align instead. You're in a new segment. And see, when you run your business with systems, scheduled posts, automated emails, this is a very comfortable zone for you because you are at the same time setting boundaries. This is my time for that. This is the way I push that. And see, money does not flow when it's chaotic. See, if my money's not flowing when it's at peace or when I'm sleeping, I pretty much don't want it. And I realized that, and I'm just being honest with myself. I have people contact me right now asking for services that I just gave up because I do not choose to put that much energy into making that kind of money right now. And I'm not knocking anybody who wants to do that. Maybe that's where you are right now with that. But some of us have graduated past this hustle mentality and we are ready to build systems, not stress ourselves out, and put our money on repeat. Hello. And number 4, please, this is important. You need to create a 3-tier offer for all your offers. You need to create a 3-tier plan. Bundle them suckers up. This is going to save you so much effort. And that way you can increase your profits at the same time. So here's how I do mine. I might run my stuff. I might put my offers out like a menu, and I sort of design them that way. I split my designs, and I put one side of what I offer, just like a menu, and on the other side may be some images of what's being offered. But I'm gonna run this joker like a menu. Here's your appetizer. It's a $47 digital product affirmation of journal. And here's the main course. You can get that for $450. This is the course that supports this digital product. And here's your dessert. You can get this for $2,500. This is the full package plus a 2-week mentorship. Now see, that way we're not chasing so many clients at one time. You don't need 2,000 people to pay you $50 for a book. Maybe all you need is 5 women to pay you $2,000 for your mentorship. And there's your 10,000. So I want you to start thinking in stacks. Stack your offers and the stacks are going to come in. So you're not putting all your coins in one basket. And number 5, if you still here, go ahead and like the video. Ain't no shame in that. I appreciate your presence. I appreciate your existence. Like the video. Comment and let me know which one of these is sticking out for you and most important for you to do right away. If you over 40 and you ready to consolidate this work, step out of the world of work, and maybe you ready to turn your career, your knowledge from your career into a business that supports you financially so that you don't have to be on somebody else's clock all the time. This video is for you. So number 5, change that money mindset. Let's get ready to shift that because this should have been number 1. Actually, I should have made this first because nothing is going to change from the outside in. It's got to change from the inside out. And here's what I mean by that. You taking on the mindset, the personality, the beliefs, the mannerisms of a person who already has exactly what you're looking for. Step into their new persona. What are their days like? What is their thought process like when it comes to money? If you don't know, research it. Find somebody to emulate. And I've stated this in my past videos. It's important sometimes for us to have somebody that we can look at and say, you know what? If I had money, I would do what she's doing. I would wear what she's wearing. I would speak how she's speaking. And there's no shame in that, because where do you think they got it from? Hello? So step into the mindset of that wealthy woman that you want to repeat, that you want to see a clone of. Because making money is not just about working hard, struggling, and it's got to hurt. It's got to be strenuous. No, we grew up thinking that it was about the sweat and about the grind, and at some point in our life it is. At some age in our life it is all about that. But right now it is time for us to develop this new mantra so that we are not wearing ourselves thin out here for a thin dollar. Now what we need to start to incorporate to change that money mindset and step into that new her, that new era. I like to say, the more I relax, the more I receive. Let me hear you. The more I relax, the more I receive. And this should be your mantra. Your brain will jump on the bandwagon as soon as you start speaking this to yourself or declaring this out loud. The brain will start believing you, and your bank account will catch up. So listen, y'all, being 40 is wonderful. It's fabulous. Of course it is. And it's just a privilege to be alive and experience these joys of living. But what we do not want to do is take advantage of the body, take the body for granted, take the energy for granted. We desire to create with ease and attract money even while we rest. So I'm not hustling no more. I'm aligning. And if you with me, go ahead and say this out loud. I'm not hustling. I'm aligning. And now that you've got this wisdom, now that you've declared your clarity, now that you already have become a mix of don't play with me energy and let's get it together energy, the easy way. I want you to start digital. I want you to work with the flow. I want you to think in stacking your offers, and I want you to fix and transform the money mindset into something that you admire, into a person or a woman that got your attention. So I know if you like me, this video gave you a little life, and you're gonna love my next video. Get paid to be you. And why your personality is your new currency. This is important because once you know how to start, now you know how to start. Your next step is learning how to make money just by being yourself, just by being that irresistible woman that you are with your beautiful self. So tap that link and I'll see you in the next video. Keep stacking from scratch with me.